Okay, so we are back with the Headhunters, finally. For those of you watching on YouTube, it'll only be like a day or maybe two between episode 18 coming out, but in reality, the gap between episode 18 and now episode 19 is almost 2 weeks because I was away for so long. And during that time, I played an awful lot of Battle Brothers and actually learnt a lot. So as a result, you'll notice that the team lineup looks a little bit different from what it was last time. Last time we had 2 groups of 6. I've now been convinced, or at least I've convinced myself, that this is a more effective setup. 7 up front, a mix of shields and weapons, a few Highlanders, and then 4 archers and a banner bro. These 2 archers on the flanks can even be changed with Dane axe using Huskarls, depending on what we're up against. I'm looking at this team as well. We've got some glaring issues here. Notably, our retired soldiers only 31 resolve. I mean, the melee skill's awesome, but the resolve sucks. 30 resolve here on this farmhand. 20 on this level 3 deserter. God, that's bad. 23 on this brawler. Oof. Well, at least we're getting 9 resolve added to these guys, but still that's not enough, so we're going to have to level up the resolve on these guys a bit, which sucks, because I'd much rather be leveling up their fatigue and their hit points, but anyway, this is the team we have. Get cracking. So we've got Arnulf, the Highlander, who as soon as we can get him a set of a reinforced male Hauberk, we can give him a Warbrand. Actually, why? Okay, it's because he doesn't have quick hands. As soon as Arnulf has quick hands, we'll let him use a 2-handed weapon. Quick hands is so important on Highlanders for my money, because you want to start with a shield up until you actually join the battle line, because otherwise you're just going to eat arrows. Every arrow that gets fired at you, you're going to get hit with. So, Bird Twin's going to be an axe Highlander, so we need to put a level 3 2-handed axe on the shopping list, and a 2-handed hammer on the shopping list for Arnulf. There's actually a worrying lack of good armors here. Look, everyone at the back is actually using leather lamella, which is no good. We've got a level 3 shield bearer, another level 3 shield bearer. I also wish I hadn't been taking quick hands, it's not worth it. Level 2 shield bearer. So now, what I'm pretty convinced. Oh, okay, good. So it's not going to be 23, it'll be 40 odd when that gets. Thank goodness. The level up now for shield bearers, the level up order should be fast adaption, gifted, shield expert, weapon mastery. And then after that, we'll take something like rotation or something else. I'm only going to be taking quick hands on my Highlanders going forward. Hands is fun, but it's just not optimal enough. And then as you get to the super late game, or even the regular late game, things start to get a bit squirrely. Okay, get cracking. Who's got the Falcon? Edmund. Bonuses, we got a bunch of really, really good archers here. I kind of wish I'd made Edmund a bowmaster rather than a crossbow master. Why did I give him Berserk? Oh god. Well, Executioner and Crippling Strikes is nice. Crossbowmen shoot at the heavily armored targets. The bowmen shoot at the unarmored targets. Less armored targets. Okay, enough talk. Fighting. I hope this is not going to be enemy bandits with marksmen. Although with 4 decent archers we should be able to outshoot them. Something I've been struggling with quite a lot in my offline campaigns is enemy marksmen. I mean, most notably on one of my test campaigns I had a level 9 shield bearer who got hit by a arbalester, so it's got the level 3 crossbow. First shot of the fight, hits him in the head, crits him, kills him in a single shot. I was like, and it doesn't get much better than that. Okay, so we've got 14. Looks like a mix of raiders, and are those poachers or marksmen? Looks like marksmen. Yeah, it's only 3 of them. We should be able to outshoot them, and there's almost none of these guys have helmets. I see 1 helmet here. This shouldn't be that bad. I actually wish we had more flail users. This should be a decently simple fight. I'm also going to start moving away from using spear wall. Really, spear wall is pretty much only effective against zombies and Nachtsirs. Just about everything else is too smart to walk into it. Speaking of walk into it, I need Edmund to move 1 forward before he shoots. Shield wall's going to move forward. I don't want them out in the open. I'm going to eat too many arrows from those archers. Twisted. In. Let's move forward, and I think we're going to keep shields up here. Actually, don't want to take too much damage. Bertwin's got fast hands, and the Warbrand's on the next turn. I could actually fast hands and Warbrand here, but actually, you know what? Let's do it. The Warbrand's 4. Yeah! I could actually go for a hit the head here, but only 30% chance to hit. He's in contact with 1-2 guys. Too dangerous. Shield up. Newt. Up. Sorrel. Also, this whole business of trying to use throwing weapons is something I need to stop doing. Hasn't proven to be that effective. Or at least it's really only effective in pretty niche situations. Humbert. Oh. Yeah, I think there is a space for throwing weapons. Particularly, it'll be when you're up against enemies that have a lot of ranged weapons, and then all the backline who have these weapons now, they'll use a throwing weapon and a shield and be able to run at them. But yeah, generally throwing weapons not great. It's all been part of the learning process for me, figuring out exactly how to play this game. My excuse. Sticking to it. That's actually a mistake. Niels can get hit by this guy and die. Ooh, decent shot. But I think let's take this. 45%. Why do you suck so much? You have quick hands. Only 3 action points. Okay, never mind. Surprising. Get behind cover. That cover, it's not. That is. Hit on off. Take down this guy. Good hit. Wavering, not good. Ouchie. Ugh. It's a bit sluggish, like frame rate. Yeah, I'll check it out after the fight. Are we going to be able to outshoot these guys? I don't think so. Well, not with Niels at least. That didn't do shit. Aha! Fine shot. And see, here's the problem with giving Berserk to a crossbowman. It's given him 4 AP. Wonderful, but I can't do anything with it. I don't have quick hands, so I can't whip out a pike, and I don't have AP to use it anyway. But blurry while they move. Okay, I'll check it out after this fight. Bulker. That's a decent shot. I don't take it, honestly. Roger, do me a favor, please just restart the stream and see if it helps. Hoping it does. God damn it. Ouchie. Quite a bit of armor damage there. These lads have shields, so not really worth. Oh, 64. Ah, fine hit. You didn't have Berserk, do you? No. Time to go full out assault, but now we've missed. God damn it, Gunther. You swing and a miss, he doesn't even have a shield. Fuck. So fired. That's better. Attack this lad twice. Yep. Yo! Decapitated. Yeah, I'm realizing it was a mistake giving that crossbowman Berserk. But oh well, live and learn. Or play and learn, as it is. Oh, Oh, good God. These fucking marksmen, they never miss. It's unbelievable. Scary. Come on, take these. Ah, 69. Miss. Oh, and stunned him with a little wooden stick. For fuck's sake. Actually, Bertrand is wavering. Just check what his accuracy figures are. 51. Or rather, that should take it now up to 57. Okay, that wasn't worth it. I should have attacked rather. Close in on these dudes at the back. Honestly, if Niels dies, I don't really care. I mean, even though he's got 3 stars, his ranged value is crap. He started with 30 odd. Even at level 40 something, he's no good. There we go. Also, we need warbows. Ouchie on our archers. They can do some actual damage. That's what I'm talking about. Ouch. Well done, Gunther. You actually hit someone, you bard. Bertrand, give us a cheeky little decap here. Quiet, but good. Humbert is bleeding. Ah! Okay, on the next turn. First aid. In fact, can you get... Come on, just stay where you are. I'll stop that bleeding on the next turn. Okay, these lads are all fleeing. Yes! You see? Berserk. Not doing shit. You know what I'm going to do actually with Edmund? I'm going to take throwing weapons mastery on him on the next time. Then like in this situation, if I can give him some javelins, if he gets a kill with a javelin, he can throw a 3rd javelin. On off kick all of these guys' asses. Oh. Hit. Frick, greetings. Oh, these archers letting us down. The other thing I want to try a tactic on a playthrough where I just have, you know, nighttime fighters. You have no archers really. You only have melee guys. You just whenever you're fighting enemy that have marksmen, you just fight them at night. That's gonna have its own whole raft of problems. Shields here. Yeah, I really should have made him an archer. That was a huge mistake on my part. But if any of you have been watching me for a while, you know one thing: I'm bad at video games. Run them down! Slaughter them! Hey! Again, that's the 4th time this fight. He's triggered Berserk and it's done nothing. Who has 2 thumbs and is a fucking idiot? This guy. We even have a dog on anybody? I don't think so. Got a doggy. We need to get a dog immediately. Yeah. What have I been doing in this campaign? Good God. Optimal evening. Look, man, I get the logic of people are down on crossbows, but like when I fight enemy marksmen, it's not the bows that give me trouble. It's the crossbows because the amount of damage it ignores armor, and you know. I think if you're gonna have 4 ranged fighters, I'm quite happy to have 2 crossbowmen and 2 archers. And the archers can shoot at the enemy archers, and your crossbowmen can shoot at the enemy guys who have high armor. Because I mean, if you take a crossbowman This I'm convinced is right though, giving them crippling strikes, because how much ignores armor? 0 to 42. Ignore armor, so it only has to roll a 10 and it's going to cause an injury. Oh god, I've made such a pig's ear of this campaign. Let's keep pushing though. No, serious dude, I've had playthroughs with a bunch of warbows, you know, but getting there. Also the warbows don't pierce as much armor, but yeah. Look, I do know when it comes straight down to arbalest versus warbow, the warbow is just straight up better, but getting there, you know, it can take you over 100 days to even get there. I'm not making the argument that crossbows are better than bows overall. I just think like at certain times, certain points they are. Loading times are taking a bit longer as well. I think they're struggling with some sort of performance issue. I don't know if it's Battle Brothers or there was a... Okay, we've got a crash. Good lord. Oh, there we go. Back. Level ups, nice. Level ups all around. God, man. Look at this fucking resolve. We'll get it to 35 and we'll leave it there. Oh. Deserters. I still maintain deserters are great. Well, arguably good value for money because they're so cheap, but god, this lack of resolve is arse. They're gifted. Boom. Boom. Loving it. Nice. Shield bearer +2. That's enough resolve. I've been getting my resolve level too high. It's been a bit of a waste. As much as I want to take melee defense here, +4 on hit points is too good to turn down. B. Yeah, +3 on melee defense I'll take. Shell. God, why am I taking quick hands? What have I been doing? Fucking asleep at the wheel here playing this game. Oh, +5, that's awesome. Liking this fatigue. Bam. Okay, you can even carry light shield. 75, yeah, that's alright. Particularly if I give you a weapon mastery. Like in the past, I haven't taken weapon masteries, in my opinion, soon enough. And I think I'm going to turn Niels into a bowman rather than a crossbowman. Like very often I'm struggling with fatigue issues, but you've got to think of the masteries as a way of saving fatigue as well. It's the 25% less cost. Look, only 11 fatigue to swing that, because he's got the mastery. Whereas there's someone who doesn't have the mastery, it's 14, so you're saving 6 fatigue on 2 swings. Pretty damn good. As a Huskell, he's probably going to... And this is one of our archers, so I've moved to the front line. He's not going to be a Huskell archer, he's going to be a... Actually, you could look at a Highlander here. Look, 2 stars in melee defense, decent melee skill. But no, he doesn't have enough fatigue. Let's make him a shield bearer. Tempted to make him a swordsman, but with that accuracy I want to make him a mace master so he can stun people. But then we need loads more fatigue. Also on Arnulf, our Highlander, our hammer user, I need to take crippling strikes to the next level. Because I believe how it works is normally the threshold for inflicting a injury is 15 hit points. So taking that makes it 10. And a hammer, conveniently, always does at least 10 hit points of damage, regardless of armor. So if unless they have the enemy you're attacking has Colossus or Ironjaw, you should be inflicting an injury with every time you hit. Oh god, that is so arse. As long as he stays next to the bannerman, he might be okay. And I don't have arrows. There, arrows there. That's much better. Wonder if I shouldn't even just change Edmund to being a bowmaster and just accept the loss of waste of skill point on that crossbow. God, I've leveled this guy. I've made such a pig's ear of this guy's leveling. And look, we've got long axes here. Okay, so like this guy needs to have quick hands so that he can move up behind the front line, use the axe to break a shield if he needs to, and still shoot. So yeah, like so, it's changed you from being a sergeant to being a Huskell archer. What do you need? You've got quick hands. At next level, you can actually take axe mastery. So both of the Huskell archers will take axe mastery and bow mastery. So if they're not breaking shields with axes, they are shooting bows. Right. Oh God, Oral. Oh, terrible, mate. Well, I mean, his accuracy isn't that high, but I mean, his melee skill, as far as I'm concerned, is irrelevant for dealing damage. I mean, for dealing damage, he'll be using his bow. The axe is there just to break shields for the front line to take advantage. He treated this poor guy. So, from the loot of that, what did we get? We didn't even... Oh, all we got was a signet ring. Oh, that's... Right. Yeah, we have got money problems. We need to start taking some house-affiliated missions to get some cash rolling in. We need some patrols. Pay well, because that raiding has not paid off at all. Look at the state of this shite. We need money. We need to have a garage sale. Let's sell these shite crossbows. That we don't need. We need these for fighting undead. Don't need these knives. Don't need that. Everything must go. Everything we don't need must go. Not going to use that. I don't have anyone with enough fatigue to use it. Do we have a tailor? Why am I hanging on to those wolf pelts? There, that looks better. Okay, so leveling priorities for the front line. I want shield bearer, shield expert, and I want brawny. Good God, look at the state of that. God, this team. Well, the thing is, the reason I'm hanging on to the arming swords, as much as I like them, is when we start fighting like a horde of Noctiers or wolves, dire wolves, we'll be glad to have them. You give everybody, regardless of what their weapon specialization is, give them a sword so that they can use riposte. Although maybe that's a little bit niche, not that effective. Okay, let's treat the wounds. Just get healed up. Also, I should keep an eye out for some more farmers. I should be hiring farmers as backup guys. I tell you, let's hire Lothar and Gerald. Then these lads who are carrying injuries can just be benched for a little bit and get some rest. These two can get some rest. Yeah, let's do it. Hope these two new farmhands aren't totally useless. Okay, makings of an archer, which we don't need. And nothing really. Oh, but, ooh, that's nice. Gerald is going to be a shield bearer for sure. I'm thinking a spear or a sword user. And Lothar, 40 base ranged skill. He can be a backup archer. And then if our totally crap Edmund, God, I've leveled this guy so badly. Okay. Ashamed of myself, seriously. Disgusting. Well, live and learn. My excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Got some hit points and some damaged armor here. You just need to use the pike for the moment, I think. As much as we can hope for from you, I mean. Yeah, so some of the viewers have been complaining a bit about some performance issues. Guys, how smooth are the transitions here between the screens? Have you got some lag issues? I'll tell you what, YouTube, let me just take a quick little break. I want to see if the recording looks good, and I'll be right back. Okay, YouTube viewers, so last time you saw us, the game crashed out. And here's a lesson. Let's load back into our save file. You hear the ping ping bong of the error message. What I've been doing on stream for the last 10 minutes is trying to load into my Ironman save file. You can see the cursor has changed. And what has happened is the save file is corrupted. So, this is indeed an ignominious end to the headhunters. The corrupted save file. Bad. So, Season 4 comes to an end. Not with a great battle, not with, well, I did make a lot of mistakes, but not with some colossus horrible fight, but through hardware failure, which sucks. Very, very disappointing, particularly because the goal of Season 4 was to score better than Season 3. Season 3 we scored 98 points. I don't know if we would have done better in Season 4. I'm pretty sure we would have. So, I'm gutted that it's ended this way with the corrupted save file, but again, lesson learned. Season 5 we're going to start immediately. We'll decide what the squad is called, but we won't be using Ironman. I'll play it as Ironman, I won't save scum. Everything will be on stream, so it'll all be viewable, but I just won't select the Ironman option for exactly this reason. Yeah, I don't know, guys, I'm absolutely disappointed that it ended this way. Yeah. Rip Headhunters. We had some good fights in this campaign. Disappointing for it to end this way. Come hang out on stream, come watch the next season. Twitch.tv/Stobbie149. Rip the Headhunters. Bad. The Headhunters.